Yasmin, well, 21 world leaders, 21 different cultures. APEC brings a rich and diverse group of people to the islands, and many have specific ways they're used to being treated. Everyone from state lawmakers to hotel maids have been coached on how to address foreign dignitaries when they're in town next week for the summit. So we thought, exactly what are they being taught?
And joining us this morning is cultural trainer Hiilani Shibata. And good morning and thanks for joining us. Aloha kakahiaka. What else do you say when you're here?
I don't know, hela mai ka'ino, have a good day, right?
Well, we wanted to know, I guess with all these different cultures coming, especially like the Asian cultures, what is the proper way to address those participants? Are we supposed to bow? What's the actual proper thing to do?
Well, the Department of State protocol officers, they actually instructed pretty much everyone that Americans actually don't bow.
Americans don't bow.
Yeah, so they incline their head. But
so just like that?
A nod?
Yeah. Really? That almost seems rude to me because here, people bow, right?
Right, but they said that because we're in Hawaii and because our Hawaiian culture and our local people are just so respectful, that anybody coming to Hawaii will be greeted in what is the most comfortable for this place. Yeah, so they said just follow your heart and do what is comfortable for you, because whatever you do as a person in Hawaii will be wonderful.
Is it okay to hug someone though, like how we do?
Yeah, they said actually there are actually cultures coming that do hug in greetings. So what they said was don't initiate. Let them initiate so that you understand. So watch body language and so forth.
Okay. And what else should we do in terms of specific cultures if we get a chance to meet someone or some of the hotel workers?
Muslims, for example, they have some specific protocol.
So one of the things they said is your left hand. You really shouldn't do things with your left hand.
For Muslims or anyone?
For Muslims, as well as showing the bottom of your feet. You know how sometimes men will sit down and then they put their leg up? Their soul is facing, sometimes will face someone. That's very disrespectful. But they said, again, depending on what you feel comfortable with, because they know they're coming to Hawaii and they're not in their homeland, they are fine with anything usually.
Okay, so just don't do this, right?
Yeah, just don't give things, don't give
Interesting.
Yeah.
And there was actually a presidential faux pas, right? Can you show us what he did and what he was supposed to do when he was greeted by some Japanese dignitaries?
Well, what he did was he actually bowed really low, which for many people they said was not very appropriate as an American. But personally, I felt that it's because he grew up in Hawaii and we have all these different cultures and we learn each other's ways, and so we do it.
Now, quickly, I know you said that the Hawaiian culture, some of us aren't even pronouncing some things right, which may be something that we could all learn.
Yeah, so Olelo Hawaii, right, is our Hawaiian language of this place, and it speaks really to the spirit of the place. And so pronunciation is really important, because if we mispronounce something, we actually call on a different energy. So one of the things that just brought the house down in our trainings was the word for ocean. What is the word for ocean, Mahelani?
Kai.
Ah, very nice. See,
my kumu are happy now.
many people will say kai. Yeah, just like if you live in Hawaii, kai.
Kai. Yeah, they say kai.
But kai is in reference to excrement.
Oh.
So many people who say that, they don't realize that they're not saying kai.
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 Yeah.
Kai.
And so what are you calling on when you say that?
Yes, might want to be very careful.
That's good to know.
Another one, though, because we live on Oahu, is to make sure we pronounce it Oahu.
Oahu.
Yeah,
right.
I had to change my way because every time, just because I'm a pidgin speaker first, right, I would use the W, Oahu.
Oahu.
But it's actually Oahu.
Okay. Is there a different type of bow that we can do going out to break or something that another culture does?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. So just a little
nice
nod, right?
All right, thank you, Hiilani.
Hiilani Shibata, thank you.
And remember, KITV is your source for a wealth of information about APEC, including road closures, arrivals, event updates. Just click on the link on our top of our homepage, KITV.com. You're watching KITV 4 News This Morning. We'll be right back.